What if migrating millions of data with complex relationships between Salesforce orgs requires no heavy ETL tools and only took a handful of clicks? In this demo, let's see how Data Sync Pro enables you to quickly build templates and migrate a specific subset of data from one Salesforce org to another while preserving data relationships. We will focus on the transfer of the contact object as our example. Here we are looking at the Data Sync Pro, a managed package installed from the App Exchange. The process begins by establishing connections. We have two connections. The first is our current Salesforce org with the Is Current Org option checked, and the second is Org B, where auth details are securely stored in a named credential. We define a direction for the data movement, source being our current org and Org B as the destination. Next, we'll create an executable by navigating to the directions record page and clicking Quick Executable. We'll specify both source and target objects, choose Upsert as our action, link corresponding key fields to align the data, and keep the rest of the default settings. When it comes to field mappings, Data Sync Pro excels with its robust transformation capabilities. However, for the sake of this demonstration, we'll concentrate on direct field mappings. Non-reference fields and the record type are automatically mapped during the executable's creation, saving us time. For reference fields, if dealing with external IDs, simply pick the related object and select the appropriate external ID field from the list that appears. You may also use advanced functions like the VLOOKUP to find the Salesforce ID. Record type can be mapped with either the developer name or native ID. Our built-in query builder, referred to as Q, allows us to define and verify the scope of the source data and the subsequent validation of the target data post-migration. With a few clicks in the Q interface, we can filter and preview the data set to ensure accuracy. Before we proceed with the full data transfer, it's prudent to confirm our settings. This is done by hitting the Validate button, followed by a Smoke Execute, which executes a trial run with a single record to ensure smooth operation. Upon successful validation, we press the Execute button to initiate the data transfer. Data Sync Pro leverages Salesforce platform events to constantly monitor the progress of the execution at individual batch level. Failed batches remain at the top of the screen for easy access. Simply click on one to examine the specific error details. For instance, this particular batch execution failed because of a lookup locking issue. Select the execution link to inspect the details of the process, where logs for both the failed and succeeded batch executions are available under the corresponding tab. To resume the data transfer that encounters failures, use the Re-Execute Failed Batches. This feature allows us to pick up where was left off without having to redo the entire job, offering efficiency, particularly in large data operations. Comprehensive details such as resources consumption, governor limits, source record IDs, detailed SOQL queries alongside action results are well captured in the batch execution records. These logs, combined with the Q, simplify the validation of migration results, ensuring both successful data transfer and adherence to the required standards. As a result, within 1 hour, Data Sync Pro has successfully transferred more than 1.6 million contacts from my current org to Org B, with all data relationships retained. Conventional data transfer across Salesforce orgs typically requires resource-intensive solutions that take data outside of the Salesforce platform, which often entails complexities, costs, and potential risks. In contrast, Data Sync Pro significantly simplifies the process, streamlining migrations that traditionally would be fraught with risks, challenges, and inefficiencies. Thanks for watching.